What's up? Tyler, plugged on. I'm here with an album review. This time I'm going to talk about the self-titled album from Jungle Rot. If you don't know Jungle Rot, they're a death metal band. They've been around for a while now. This is their 10th full-length record, the follow-up to Order Shall Prevail from 2015. This came out on Victory Records, which is just a weird label for a death metal band, in my opinion. But whatever. I enjoyed Jungle Rot for sure, and what I like about them is just they take no shit and it's just riffs like the whole fucking time. They have a nice old school feel to them. You know, they've been around for a while, so of course they're going to have that. But I like that they just keep that alive and they bring the heaviness and I like, you know, especially the past few albums. I really like the production of them because I think it brings out the heaviness in them. This one's no different. It's a straight up fucking Jungle Rot album, but it has, you know, some of my favorite songs that I think they've done. You know, their last album I thought was pretty damn good. Order Shall Prevail. I mean, I've jammed that actually the day of E3 2018. That's the first thing I put on. I'm like, you know what? I'm feeling some Jungle Rot. Let's throw on their most recent album. That was pretty cool. But you know, that album still hits hard in places. So I was looking forward to a new album from these guys, and yeah, there's some good ones on here. I don't like it as much as I'd say their past few. You know, I still probably would say like Terror Regime and albums like that over this one. But like I said, there's some solid ones. Starting off with Send Forth Oblivion. That one's one that I really like because, you know, I really like the opening riff. I think it's got a good hook to it, especially when the verses and the vocals from Dave come in. They sound fantastic, and everything goes together really well there. And then, you know, I love the riff that they do that's right before the chorus or the verse comes in. Sorry, I love the simplicity of that. You know, just some open. Open strings there, just drums pounding, and just a few simple power chords really gets you going, honestly. You know, that one's good. Delusional Denial is another one that's solid, and you know, A Burning Cinder. Yeah, A Burning Cinder. That's another one that I really enjoy because of the riffage on that one. I love the energy of it. And speaking of energy, the first single they put out, Fearmonger, that's probably the song on here that gets me going the most, just because I fucking love when a death metal band has a drum beat like this. In a drum beat mixed with like a kind of simplistic, palm mute filled riff. I don't know why I enjoy it so much, but just that simple, you know, the tempo of that beat and the simplicity of just the snare kick, the palm mutes, the power chords, something really gets me going when a death metal band does that. Plus, you know, when a death metal band does it, they usually have a super beefy, fat fucking guitar tone that just sounds amazing. And to me, this one gets me going. But then you combine the vocals on top of that. Overall, the whole song I find to be really good. Also, this has the special guest from the singer of Destruction on it, so that's pretty cool. And he sounds fantastic on it. It's just, you know, the energy of this song is just non-stop, and that's what I love about it. Like, you know, even when you have the chorus, they're just bam, right back at it. And I love the whole vibe of this song. Of course, wouldn't be Jungle Rot without some things that are a little corny, in my opinion. Sometimes the corniness really works. I'll be honest with you. I'll give you a few examples here. First of all, I think some of, you know, Triggered to me is a song that's kind of corny and has a very corny main riff. You know, one that might, you know, you might enjoy, but I was like, I don't know about this. It doesn't have the power behind it like I like. But on the flip side, Stay Dead is a track that I find to be corny, in a way, but you know, the heaviness there of the main riffs, and just that's one when that whole band kicks in, that's a windmill riff, man. Love it. But then, you know, I have to say, Glory to the Fallen, you know, it's either Fearmonger or Glory to the Fallen is my favorite songs. Glory to the Fallen starts off really well, and I like it. But then it's about a minute and a half in where it's just open palm mutes and the drum beat kicks up and I feel like I need to jump in the pit and start two-stepping, but I wouldn't do that at a death metal show. You might get your ass kicked. But, you know, it has that beat to it. It's like, fuck yeah, like I just kind of want to jog or something, I don't know. But, you know, the simplicity of things like that, Jungle Rot makes that work really well, because of, you know, the production of that. I just feel it is so mean and so heavy. I love the way that whole thing sounds and the way it's put together. It's good. And then, you know, they ended the album with a cover of Terrible Certainty from Creator, which is a great song from a great record. They do it justice. I enjoyed it. Overall, like I said, it's a solid Jungle Rot album. There's some songs on here that I really like. There's some songs on here that just don't do a whole lot for me. But if you just like some straight up, no bullshit death metal, just riffs to your face, sure, why not? Check it out. 7.5 out of 10 for me. Thanks for watching. See ya.